Chosen ones, you've been guided here for a reason. This moment, this very message, is not by chance. It's the universe calling you. You feel it, don't you? A stirring deep inside, a pull towards something greater. You are destined for something special, something beyond the ordinary. The path ahead is not easy, but it's yours to walk, and with it comes power, transformation, and purpose. Stay with me. What you're about to discover will awaken the truth within. Keep listening. Your journey begins now. The concept of the chosen ones is not just a myth or a mystical fantasy. It is a reality that resonates deep within the hearts of those who feel called to something greater. If you are here listening to this, it's because you sense it too. There is a stirring within your soul, a quiet yet persistent whisper reminding you that you are not like the others. You have always known there was something different about you. Perhaps it was the way you viewed the world, the questions you asked when others blindly followed, or the unshakable feeling that you were born for a purpose far beyond the mundane. This is the mark of the chosen one. You have been called, handpicked by the universe to rise above, to lead, and to illuminate the path for others. But this path is not for the faint of heart. It is a journey of trials, of facing darkness, both within and without, and emerging. The awakening of a chosen one often begins with an unexplainable discomfort in the ordinary. The routines, the societal norms, the expectations of who you should be, they no longer feel right. It's as though a veil has been lifted, and suddenly you see the world as it truly is, raw and unfiltered. This awakening is the first step, and it is both beautiful and terrifying. It shakes the foundation of everything you once believed to be true. Friends may drift away, family may not understand, and the life you once knew may begin to crumble. But this is not destruction. It is transformation. It is the universe stripping away all that is not meant for you, clearing the path for your higher purpose. In these moments of isolation and uncertainty, remember this: you are not alone. Every chosen one before you has walked this path, and every trial you face is a stepping stone toward your destiny. If this message is resonating with you, I want to pause for a moment and ask you to take an action. Comment amen if you feel the stirrings of a chosen one within you. It's a simple word, but it carries the power of affirmation and unity. Your journey is not meant to be walked alone, and your voice in the comments will inspire others who feel the same call. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, Soul Ascendancy. Together, we are building a community of light bearers, seekers, and warriors of truth. And if you feel moved to support this mission further, your contribution through a super thanks means the world to us. To those who have already given, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your generosity ensures this message reaches those who need it most. It's because of your kindness that we can continue to shine this light into the world. As the awakening unfolds, the road ahead becomes both clearer and more daunting. You begin to realize that being a chosen one is not a privilege. It is a responsibility. It is not about being above others, but rather being in service to something. The light you carry is not yours to hoard. It is a gift meant to be shared. Yet, as your light grows stronger, it attracts the shadows. The forces of darkness, those that thrive on fear, doubt, and division, will be drawn to you. They sense your potential, your ability to disrupt the status quo, to awaken others, and they will stop at nothing to dim your light. This is the battle you were born into, a battle not of flesh and blood, but of spirit, of energy, and of resolve. In these moments, doubt may creep in. Who am I to carry this light? Who am I to stand against the darkness? But the truth is, you were chosen because of your strength, your resilience, and your capacity to love, even in the face of hate. The very doubts that try to weaken you are proof of the power you hold. Demons do not waste their energy on those who pose no threat. They come for the warriors, the ones who have the potential to change the world. And that is what you are: a warrior, a leader, and a vessel of divine purpose. The shadows may loom, but they are no match for the light within you. For every moment of fear, there is a greater moment of courage waiting to be claimed. For every whisper of doubt, there is a louder voice of truth ready to rise. The journey of the chosen one often feels like walking a tightrope between worlds. On one side lies the familiar, the safety of blending in, of following the crowd. On the other side is the unknown, the path less traveled, filled with challenges but also brimming with promise. To step onto this path requires faith. Faith in yourself, in the divine plan, and in the light that guides you. It is not an easy choice. There will be moments when the weight of this calling feels unbearable, when the darkness seems too vast, and the light within you flickers. But it is in these moments that your true strength is revealed. The flame may waver, but it will not extinguish. You will rise again and again because that is what chosen ones do. They rise. The world needs your light now more than ever. Look around and you will see the signs, the chaos, the division, the fear that seems to grip humanity. But beneath it all, there is a quiet revolution unfolding. People are awakening. They are searching for meaning, for truth, for something real amidst the illusions. And you, chosen one, are a part of this awakening. Your light is a spark that can ignite others, a beacon that can guide the lost and weary. This is why the darkness fights so hard to silence you. It knows the power you hold, the change you can create. But no matter how fierce the battle, remember this: the light always wins. It may take time, it may require sacrifices, but in the end, the light prevails. Being a chosen one does not mean you are perfect. Far from it. You will stumble, you will fall, and you will make mistakes. But these moments are not failures. They are lessons. Each misstep teaches you something valuable, something that strengthens your resolve and refines your character. Do not fear your flaws, for they are a part of your humanity. Embrace them, learn from them, and use them to grow. The journey of the chosen one is not about achieving perfection. It is about embracing authenticity. It is about showing up as you are, with all your scars and imperfections, and still choosing to shine. This is the power of the chosen one, not in being flawless, but in being fearless. The awakening is a process, not a destination. It is a journey that unfolds in layers, each revelation bringing you closer to your true self. At times, it may feel overwhelming. The more you see, the more you understand, and the more responsibility you feel. But do not let this weight deter you. You were chosen because you have what it takes to carry it. Trust in the process, in the timing, and in the wisdom of the universe. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a step toward your destiny. And even when the path seems unclear, know that you are being guided. The light within you is your compass, and it will never lead you astray. The challenges you face are not obstacles. They are opportunities. Opportunities to grow, to learn, and to become the person you were meant to be. Every hardship, every trial is a part of your training. It is preparing you for the battles ahead, for the moments when your light will be needed most. And though it may not feel like it now, each challenge is a gift. It is a reminder of your strength, a testament to your resilience, and a proof of your purpose. The darkness may test you, but it will never break you. For within you lies a light that is eternal, unshakable, and unstoppable. To be a chosen one is to walk a path of duality. You will experience the highest highs and the lowest lows. You will know joy that is indescribable and pain that is unimaginable. But through it all, you will discover the depth of your soul, the power of your spirit, and the magnitude of your calling. This is the journey of the chosen one, a journey of awakening, of transformation, and of illumination. It is a path that few dare to walk, but for those who do, it is the most rewarding journey of all. The darkness, though pervasive, is not always external. It finds its way into your mind, into the very core of your being. The demons you face, the ones that seek to weaken your resolve, are not always the ones you can see with your eyes. They are the thoughts that arise uninvited, the feelings of unworthiness that cloud your vision, the doubts that whisper lies and temptations into your ear. These are the internal demons, the ones that challenge you in the deepest parts of your soul. They are the fears that you have long buried, the insecurities you thought you had overcome, and the trauma that still lingers, hidden beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to emerge. But there is power in recognizing these demons, in seeing them for what they truly are. Not your enemies, but your teachers. Each internal demon is a reflection of something within you that needs healing, that needs understanding. It may be an old wound that has not fully healed, or a part of your being that you have yet to embrace. These demons are not here to defeat you, but to guide you toward a deeper understanding of yourself. They force you to confront the parts of you that you have been avoiding, to face your shadow with courage and compassion. Only by facing these demons can you transform them, can you transcend them, and step into the full power of your light. And as you confront these internal demons, you will also encounter external ones, forces that seek to push you off your path, to distract you from your calling. These are the external challenges that test your patience, your resolve, and your commitment to your mission. These challenges may come in the form of difficult people who doubt you, who try to undermine your confidence and your belief in your purpose. They may appear as setbacks, as moments when it seems like everything is falling apart, or as opportunities that seem too good to be true, but ultimately lead you astray. The external demons will often present themselves as distractions, shiny objects that pull your attention away from what truly matters, from the mission that is at the core of your soul's calling. These external challenges are not obstacles to your success. They are the tests that prepare you for greater things. The universe sends these trials to see if you are truly ready for the responsibility that comes with your light, with your power. The demons that come from outside of you are not there to defeat you, but to help you grow. They are the resistance that sharpens your character, the fire that forges your strength. Every external demon you face is an opportunity for you to prove to yourself that you are capable, that you are worthy of the purpose you carry. The truth is, the demons, whether internal or external, are reflections of the duality of the world you live in. They are manifestations of the struggle between light and darkness, between the higher self and the lower self. They are the challenges that come with being a chosen one, the tests that come with walking the path of awakening. But just as the darkness cannot exist without light, these demons cannot exist without the light within you. They are drawn to your power because they seek to stop you from fulfilling your purpose. They know that if you awaken to the full potential of your being, you will not only change your life, but the lives of those around you. And so, they will try to tempt you, to lead you astray, to fill you with doubt, fear, and confusion. They will try to make you believe that you are not worthy, that you cannot succeed, that your light is too small to make a difference. But I'm here to tell you that the very fact that these demons are coming for you is proof of your power. They don't waste their energy on those who are not a threat. They come for the warriors, for the ones who have the ability to change the world. They come for the chosen ones, the ones whose light is bright enough to disrupt the darkness, and you are one of them. Your light is undeniable, and the darkness knows it. It will try to drag you down, to make you doubt your worth, to make you question. But in the face of these demons, remember that they are not the final word. Your light is. The journey of the chosen one is not about avoiding these demons. It is about learning to navigate them, to rise above them, and to use them as stepping stones to your greater destiny. The internal demons that haunt you are not to be feared. They are the reflections of your own soul's growth. Each time you confront a demon within you, you become stronger. Each time you overcome a fear, a doubt, or a pain from your past, you ascend to a higher level of consciousness. The demons are not here to stop you. They are here to help you transcend your limitations, to help you shed the old versions of yourself that no longer serve you. And the external demons, the challenges that arise from the world around you, are also not there to defeat you. They are the resistance that makes you stronger, the obstacles that test your resolve. The world is full of distractions, of people who will try to pull you away from your purpose, of circumstances that will make it seem like your mission is impossible. But every time you overcome these external demons, you prove to yourself that you are capable. You prove that nothing can stand in the way of your destiny. You prove that the light within you is stronger than any darkness, no matter how fierce it may be. I know that the journey can sometimes feel overwhelming. I know that at times it may seem like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. The demons may seem too powerful, the darkness too thick, but I want to remind you of something. The light within you is stronger than any demon. The power that you carry is limitless. You are not alone in this battle. You are not alone in your struggle. There are millions of chosen ones walking this path with you, facing the same demons, overcoming the same challenges, and together we rise. Together we will overcome the darkness. Together we will fulfill. So if you are feeling the weight of the demons in your life right now, take a moment to acknowledge them. Don't shy away from them. Don't run from them. Face them with courage. Look them in the eye and say, I am not afraid. I am the light and I will run. Every time you confront a demon, you take a step closer to your destiny. Every time you rise above the darkness, you shine brighter. You are becoming the person you were always meant to be. The warrior, the leader, the beacon of light. You are becoming the chosen one. And now, I want to ask you to take a moment to connect with this message. Comment amen if you feel the stirrings of the chosen one within you. Your voice matters. Your presence matters. You are not alone. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Soul Ascendancy channel. Together, we are building a community of light bearers, seekers, and warriors of truth. Your support through super thanks means a lot to the Soul Ascendancy channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. Together, we rise. Together, we shine. Throughout history, countless figures have faced these very same forces, the internal demons, the external challenges, and have emerged victorious. These individuals are proof that the darkness cannot extinguish the light. No matter how fierce the struggle may seem, they are the living testimonies of what it means to be a chosen one. Their stories serve as reminders that the path of awakening is never easy, but it is always worth it. They faced trials that tested their very souls, and in their triumph, they became beacons of light for the world. Take, for example, the story of Siddhartha Gautama, known to the world as the Buddha. Before he reached enlightenment, Siddhartha was tormented by the internal demons of doubt, fear, and desire. He was confronted with the temptation of Mara, the demon who sought to prevent him from attaining the highest form of enlightenment. Mara tried to seduce him with the distractions of the world, offering him pleasures and comforts, hoping to divert him from his truth. But Siddhartha, in his resolve and determination, faced Mara head-on. He refused to be swayed, and in his moment of greatest struggle, he reached enlightenment. He became the Buddha, a symbol of wisdom and compassion, a light in the world that guides all those who are lost in the dark. Similarly, consider the life of Jesus Christ, who faced not only the external forces of darkness, but also the deep internal struggles of being human. He was tempted by the devil in the wilderness, tempted to abandon his mission and taken. The devil offered him power, wealth, and status. But Jesus, in his unwavering faith and commitment to his divine purpose, refused. He knew that his true mission was not of this world, and he chose the path of sacrifice and service. Even in the face of betrayal, rejection, and crucifixion, Jesus never faltered. His light shone brightly in the midst of the darkness, and through his death and resurrection, he became the ultimate symbol of hope, redemption, and divine love. His story is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the power of unwavering faith in the face of overwhelming darkness. Another example is Joan of Arc, a young woman who in the 15th century rose to lead the French army against overwhelming odds. At just 16 years old, Joan claimed to have received visions and messages from saints urging her to take up arms and lead her country to victory. Many saw her as nothing more than a naive girl, but Joan believed deeply in her divine calling. She faced ridicule, doubt, and the full force of the external forces that sought to suppress her, but she never wavered. Even when she was captured, tortured, and burned at the stake, she held fast to her belief in her divine mission. Her courage and determination inspired countless others, and she became a symbol of strength and resilience. Joan of Arc's life is a powerful reminder that the external demons, the doubts, and the challenges we face are not meant to break us, but to test our resolve, to see if we are truly committed to our purpose. The story of Nelson Mandela offers another powerful example. Mandela spent 27 years in prison, fighting against the system of apartheid in South Africa. He endured physical and emotional suffering, facing both the external demons of a corrupt and oppressive regime, as well as the internal demons of fear, anger, and despair. There were moments when he could have given up, moments when the darkness seemed open, but through it all, Mandela stayed committed to his vision of a free and just South Africa. He chose to forgive those who had wronged him, and upon his release, he did not seek revenge but rather reconciliation. Mandela's life demonstrates that true strength comes from the ability to to rise above the darkness, to face the external demons with unwavering resolve, and to hold fast to the light of hope and justice. The experiences of these figures are not isolated incidents. They are part of a larger pattern, a recurring theme throughout human history. Every chosen one faces challenges. Every light bearer encounters dark, but it is in the face of this darkness that the strength of the chosen one is forged. The stories of Siddhartha, Jesus, Joan, and Mandela show us that the path of awakening, though difficult, is not one we walk alone. The same forces that sought to defeat them are the same forces you face today. They are the internal demons that try to convince you that you are not enough, that you cannot succeed, that your purpose is too great a burden to bear, and they are the external challenges. The people, the circumstances, the trials that seem designed to stop you in your tracks. But if you look closely at their stories, you will see the common thread. Each of them faced their demons with courage. Each of them stood firm in the face of adversity, knowing that their light was greater than the darkness surrounding them. In the face of these challenges, what allowed them to persevere? It was not their lack of fear, but their ability to rise above it. It was not their absence of doubt, but their unwavering commitment to their divine purpose. They each knew that their journey was bigger than themselves, that their struggles were not in vain, and that the light they carried was not just for their benefit, but for the world. And that is what makes the path of the chosen one so powerful. It is a path of service, of selflessness, of rising above the ego and embracing a higher calling. It is not about achieving personal success or fame. It is about fulfilling the mission that you were born to fulfill, and in doing so, helping others along the way. In your own life, you will face moments that test you, that push you to the brink. You will encounter demons, both internal and external, that seek to weaken your resolve. But know this, you are not alone. You are walking a path that has been walked by countless others before you. You are part of a legacy of warriors, of light bearers, of those who have overcome the darkness to fulfill their higher calling. And just as they were able to rise, so too will you. The demons may come, but they will not stay. The darkness may loom, but it will never overpower the light within. If you feel the stirrings of the chosen one within you, if you are ready to face your demons and step into your true power, I invite you to take a moment now to affirm your commitment. Comment amen if you are ready to rise above the darkness and embrace your divine purpose. Your words carry power, and by speaking them, you are affirming your place among the warriors of light. And if you have not yet subscribed to the Soul Ascendancy channel, I encourage you to do so now. Together, we are building a community of light bearers, seekers, and warriors of truth. Your support through super thanks means a lot to the Soul Ascendancy channel. Thank you so much for your generosity. And a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. Your contribution makes a difference, not only for us, but for the countless souls who are awakening to their true purpose. Together, we rise. Together. The journey of the chosen ones is undoubtedly not an easy one. It is a path that demands extraordinary courage, resilience, and an unwavering belief in a higher purpose. This journey often comes with moments of deep struggle and hardship, testing our limits and pushing us to confront our deepest fears and doubts. However, these challenges are not obstacles meant to break us or stop us in our tracks. Rather, they serve as stepping stones, helping us evolve into the individuals we were always meant to be. It is through these difficult times, when everything seems to be falling apart, that we often discover strengths we never knew we had. These moments of hardship shape us, not only by testing our endurance, but by revealing the vast depths of our inner strength and potential. When we feel at our lowest, when we face what seems like insurmountable obstacles, that is when we find our true. Throughout history, there have been countless figures who have walked this path before us, figures who have endured immense trials yet emerged stronger and more powerful because of them. Take, for example, Siddhartha, the man who would later become the Buddha. His journey was marked by moments of deep sorrow, uncertainty, and spiritual questioning. Yet it was through these trials that he came to understand the nature of suffering and the path to enlightenment. Likewise, the story of Jesus Christ is one of ultimate sacrifice, where through suffering and ultimate betrayal, He became the symbol of love and redemption for millions. Similarly, Joan of Arc, despite being a young woman facing immense opposition, stood firm in her faith and belief, leading her people through battle with a strength that inspired generations. Nelson Mandela's story is yet another powerful example. His years of imprisonment and suffering were not in vain, as they led him to become a symbol of peace, justice, and hope for the oppressed. These stories are not just tales from the past. They are living reminders that even in the darkest of times, there is always a light that can guide us forward. This light is not something that comes from external sources. It is within each of us, waiting to be discovered, nurtured, and unleashed. It is our inner strength, our spirit, our essence. When we find ourselves in the midst of challenges, it is this light that can guide us through the darkest moments, reminding us that there is always hope, and that no matter how difficult the journey, we are never truly alone. We spend much of our lives looking outward for answers, desperately searching for guidance from others, for signs that point the way forward, or for someone to tell us what we should do. We look to external forces in the hopes of finding the clarity we seek, believing that the solutions to our problems and struggles lie somewhere beyond us, outside of our control. But the truth is far deeper and more profound than that. The answers we seek are not hidden in the world around us. They are already within us, waiting to be. The internal demons we wrestle with, the doubts, the fears, the insecurities, are not foreign entities or separate forces that stand apart from us. They are a part of us. They are not something that exists outside our consciousness, but rather aspects of ourselves that we must face and understand. The darkness we encounter in life, the challenges and struggles that seem so overwhelming, are not there to destroy us. They are there to teach us, to reveal parts of ourselves that we may have been avoiding, parts that need to be acknowledged and integrated. It is human nature to shy away from the darkness. We are conditioned to fear the unknown, to avoid discomfort, and to push away anything that feels unsettling or difficult. But in doing so, we miss the opportunity to truly know ourselves. The darkness is not something to run from. It is something to be understood. It holds valuable lessons, wisdom, and insights that can help us grow, evolve, and awaken to the truth of who we really are. The more we try to avoid it, the more we distance ourselves from our own inner power. But when we stop running, when we stop fighting and face these fears head on, we reclaim our strength and begin to understand the nature of our own being. By embracing the darkness, we are not giving up our light. We are acknowledging that both light and dark coexist within us. They are two sides of the same coin, each necessary for our personal growth and transformation. When we face our internal demons with courage and compassion, we bring them into the light of our awareness. We no longer let them control us from the shadows. Instead, we integrate them, transforming them into sources of strength and wisdom. In the process of embracing and understanding the darkness, we also awaken to the truth of who we are, beings of immense potential, strength, and light. Our fears, doubts, and insecurities do not define us. They are merely aspects of our. When we accept them, we take back our power and step into the fullness of our authentic selves. The truth is, we are not broken or flawed, but whole, with everything we need already inside us. It is only by facing the darkness within that we can truly awaken to the light that has always been there. The external challenges we encounter in life are not random occurrences or meaningless obstacles placed in our path by chance. Rather, they are catalysts designed to propel us forward, to push us to evolve and grow. Every trial, every setback, every moment of hardship is an opportunity for transformation. When we face these challenges, it can be easy to fall into the mindset that we are being punished or that life is somehow conspiring against. But the truth is far from that. These struggles are not punishments. They are blessings in disguise, carefully crafted experiences meant to teach us valuable lessons and help us grow stronger. Each obstacle we encounter is an invitation to discover something new about ourselves. It is through these very challenges that we gain the strength, wisdom, and experience necessary to fulfill our higher purpose. While the road may seem difficult and full of obstacles, each challenge is a stepping stone that brings us closer to the realization of our true potential. We may not always understand why we are faced with certain struggles in the moment, But as we overcome them, we begin to see the wisdom behind each trial. In hindsight, we often realize that the very struggles we once thought would break us were the ones that shaped us into the individuals we were meant to be. It is through adversity that we come to understand the depth of our own capabilities. When we face challenges, we are forced to dig deep, to tap into our inner reserves of strength and resilience. We begin to recognize the untapped potential that lies within us, the power that we have always had but may not have been aware of. Each time we overcome an obstacle, we unlock a new layer of our own power. We gain a deeper understanding of who we truly are and what we are capable of achieving. It is in these moments of struggle and triumph that we become more attuned to the light within us. And with this realization, we become unstoppable. The more we face, the more we conquer, and the stronger we become. Each challenge we overcome builds our confidence and reinforces our belief in ourselves. We begin to trust not only in our abilities, but in the wisdom of the universe and the divine guidance that leads us on our journey. The more we embrace the challenges life throws our way, the more we realize that nothing can stand in our way. We are no longer victims of circumstance, but empowered beings who are capable of rising above any difficulty. No matter how great, the obstacles we once feared become stepping stones that propel us toward our destiny. And with each one we overcome, we grow closer to the fullest expression of our divine purpose. But it is not enough to simply face our demons and overcome our challenges. We must also share our light with the world. The journey of the chosen one is not a solitary one. It is a path that requires us to not only heal and awaken ourselves, but to help others do the same. The light we carry is not meant to be hoarded. It is meant to be shared. When we shine our light, we illuminate the path for others, guiding them out of the darkness and into their own awakening. This is the essence of service, the willingness to use our own experiences, our own healing to help others. The most powerful way to serve is by being an example of the transformation we wish to see in the world. When we live our truth, when we embody the light, we inspire others to do the same. And in doing so, we create a ripple effect that reaches far beyond our own lives. Each act of kindness, each moment of courage, each decision to rise above the darkness adds to the collective light that is shifting the world. But it is not always easy. The path of the chosen one requires great sacrifice. It demands that we let go of the ego, the need for validation, and the desire for worldly success. It calls us to surrender to a higher purpose, one that may not always align with the expectations or desires of others. The world may not always understand us or support us, and at times it may seem like the darkness is closing in. But in those moments, we must remember the words of those who have walked this path before us. We must remember the strength of Siddhartha, who sat beneath the Bodhi tree and faced his own inner demons, refusing to let them dictate his fate. We must remember the unwavering resolve of Jesus, who chose the path of love and forgiveness, even in the face of betrayal and suffering. We must remember the courage of Joan of Arc, who, despite being a young woman, stood tall in the face of fear and doubt, leading her people to victory. We must remember the perseverance of Nelson Mandela, who, even in the darkest hours of his imprisonment, never lost sight of his vision for a free and just world. These figures are not just historical icons. They are mirrors for us to see our own potential. They show us that no matter how dark the night, there is always a dawn waiting for us. They remind us that we are capable of more than we think, and that the power to transform our lives and the world around us is within us all. What we do with the power we have discovered within ourselves. How will we rise from the ashes of our challenges when faced with darkness? Will we allow it to consume us, to define us, or will we choose to step into the light and embrace our true calling? Will we rise? Not just for ourselves, but for the higher purpose we are destined to fulfill. It's a profound question that each of us must face at some point in our journey, especially when the weight of the world feels overwhelming, when the darkness seems in those moments. It may seem easier to give in, to surrender to the shadows that loom over us, to succumb to the doubt and fear that try to pull us down. But darkness is not your enemy. It may feel like it. It may seem like an insurmountable force, but it is simply a part of the journey, a challenge you were meant to face, a test that will refine you. It is through the darkness that we come to understand the full capacity of our light. If we never face the shadows, we would never realize how brightly we can shine. The struggles, the fears, the obstacles, they are not here to destroy us. They are here to forge us into the beings we were meant to be. And the choice is ours. Will we be consumed by the darkness, or will we rise from it, stronger and more determined than before? As you rise from the depths, you will come to realize something incredibly powerful. The very forces that once sought to defeat you, to break you, have only made you stronger. Every trial you've faced, every setback you've encountered, has prepared you. It has shaped you into someone who is capable of standing tall, of embracing your purpose with unwavering conviction. The darkness may have tried to break you, but it has only served to sharpen your resolve, to strengthen the light within you. It has taught you lessons that you could never have learned in the absence of struggle, and with every lesson learned, your power grows. The strength that lies within you is not something you are born with. It is something you cultivate through your experiences, through your choices, and through the way you respond to the challenges of life. The more you face, the more you conquer, and the more you grow. The darkness is not something to be feared. It is an opportunity to prove to yourself who you truly are. It is a chance to step into your power, to rise above the fear, and to embrace the light that has always been within you. And when you do, you will realize that nothing in this world can hold you back. As you continue on your journey, remember that you are not alone. Every step you take, every challenge you face, is part of a much greater plan. You are not just rising for yourself, but for the collective, for those who will find strength in your example. Your rise is not just a personal victory. It is a victory for all those who are watching, who are waiting for their own moment to step into their power. When you rise, you inspire others to do the same. Your light becomes a beacon for those who are lost in the darkness, a reminder that no matter how dark the world may seem, there is always the potential for light to shine through. And as you rise, you make way for others to rise alongside you. So what will you do with the power you've discovered? Will you choose to let it guide you, to use it to fulfill your divine purpose? Will you allow it to push you forward even when the weight of the world seems too heavy to bear? The choice is yours. And with each choice you make, you shape not only your own future, but the future of those around you. Choose to rise, choose to shine, and choose to walk the path that has been set before you, knowing that with every step, you are becoming the person you are always meant to be. Remember, you are never alone on this journey. You have the strength, the power, and the wisdom to overcome whatever challenges lie ahead. Trust in yourself, trust in your purpose, and trust in the light that resides within you. The darkness may try to pull you down, but it will never extinguish the light that is yours to share with the world. Rise and let your light shine for all to see. As you reflect on these words and the journey ahead, I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments. If this message resonated with you, please leave an amen in the comments to show your support. Don't forget to subscribe to the Soul Ascendancy channel for more content that speaks to your soul and empowers your journey. Your support through super thanks means a lot to the Soul Ascendancy channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need. Together, we are creating a space where we can all rise and embrace our purpose. Thank you for being part of this powerful community. So take a moment to reflect on your own life. What demons are you facing right now, both internal and external? What obstacles are standing in your way? Are you ready to face them head on, to rise above them and claim your power? Remember, you are not alone. You are part of a greater collective, a group of light bearers, warriors, and seekers who are walking this path together. And together, we will rise. As you continue on your journey, hold on to the truth that you are a chosen one. Your light is needed in this world, now more than ever. You are here for a reason, and every challenge you face is part of your divine mission. Do not let the darkness distract you. Do not let the doubts of others or your own fears stop you from shining your light. You were born for this moment, and the world needs. If you are ready to step into your power and rise above the darkness, I invite you to comment Amen. Let this be your declaration, your commitment to walking the path of the chosen one. Let it be a reminder to yourself and to the world that you are ready to fulfill your purpose, no matter the cost. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the Soul Ascendancy channel. This is a community of light bearers, seekers, and warriors who are here to support one another on this journey. Your support through super thanks means a lot to the Soul Ascendancy channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it. For together, we are making a difference. Together, we are shifting the world. Together, we rise. So, my fellow chosen ones, keep walking your path with courage and conviction. Trust in yourself, trust in your light, and know that the darkness will never overcome you. You are more powerful than you know, and the world is waiting for you to step into your full potential. Keep shining, for the world needs your light now more than ever.